Okay, good video?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, the way we feel, I think it's very, very proud to have the festival in Singapore. And the inspiration, I think, is the fact that both Canadians and Singaporeans love films. And film is a great way to show the differences and similarities between different peoples and culture and so on. So the films that we're showing are showing a vast array of Canadian personalities. So we have some very cute films and some very challenging films. And again, we think this is going to appeal to a whole range of Singaporeans. And we're focused on not only the university, but also students and people on the street who want to see good films. And we're hoping this will be a very useful performance, a very useful festival. And we hope to do it year after year from now on.
So would there be plans for next year and the year after that for a very long time in Singapore?
Well, we're hoping at least in the next 2 or 3 years. We have a commitment talking to NUS and with our sponsors, Research in Motion, to do at least 2 more years. But I suspect we're going to be doing this permanently.
Very good. So Canadians have a long history in Singapore, so far in terms of trade and culture. So in your impression, you have been here in Singapore for a little while now, and my question will be is that what is the Singapore identity for having Canadians and Singaporeans been assimilated in such a melting pot culture?
Well, I think the Canadians in Singapore and Singaporeans in Canada have a very similar experience because we're both very multicultural. And what I often tell people is, to give you an example of how multicultural Canada is and why Canadians feel very comfortable in Singapore, half of the people who live in Toronto, our largest city, and half of the people who live in Vancouver, which is the most Asian of cities outside of Asia, were not born in Canada. So we're still a country of immigrants, a country of newly arrived people, and so we feel very comfortable in an environment where there are a lot of different people. So coming to Singapore has been a very easy transition for me and my family, in that we're very comfortable with a whole range of different people and a very dynamic, vibrant society. So for us, Singapore has been a tremendous privilege and a real treat to have the opportunity to live here for the last 2.5 years.
Well, thank you, Ambassador, for the interview.